curious, stay humble, stay a student for life. And for that, I always tell this thing, never stop learning. And that has been my motto for life. Lesson 3, write your own definition of success. It's very important. When I was of your age, I really wanted to make a lot of money. Then I uploaded my first video and I tasted fame. I felt like Shah Rukh Khan when my first video got 100 shares. And then I saw a lot of people around me building stuff. And then I wanted my business to get a lot bigger. So this is how your purpose of life or definition of success changes. And now, with 1, 2, and 3 torn ligaments, my only hope is not to get into another injury so that I can keep on playing and running till my very last day. And that would be my biggest success. So yeah, in a world chasing grades, money, and fame, I really want you to pause and ask yourself, what does success look like for me? For some of you, it might be creating your own company. For some, it might be going abroad and starting a fresh new chapter. For others, it might be being a great teacher, entrepreneur, doctor, engineer. Whatever that be, own it, because that's very important. And remember, there's never a one-size-fits-all version of success. And you know what's the biggest danger? It's living your life by the definition of someone else's success. So please, define your success, own it, and then chase it relentlessly. And that would be my advice for all of you. Finally, all of you have done something incredible. And I'm so really proud of you. But before I leave, I want to leave you with this. Future is not something that you get into. Future is something that you create. And your entire future lies ahead of you. So yeah, as I've mentioned before, today, you guys have proved that you're capable. Now it's time for you to prove that you're unstoppable. For that, move fast, adapt, build new things, stay curious, stay humble, stay a student for life. And yes, go make an amazing history, guys. Thank you so very much. And one last thing. Do you see the flag over there? The red and green? As Mahfouz Anam sir said, doesn't matter wherever you go. Go to the best universities. Go to any country that you want. But never ever forget the red and green and to come back to Bangladesh. And whenever you get an opportunity, never ever forget to hold the red and green higher. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.
Next, I would like to humbly request Rajiv Mahabubul, Country Director of IDP Bangladesh, to come on stage and to share his words.
সারা পৃথিবীর কাছে আমি একজন সাধারণ বাবা, কিন্তু তোর কাছে আমি একজন সুপার হিরো। আর আমার সুপার পাওয়ার তোর যা কিছু দ্বিধা সব মিটিয়ে দেওয়া। তা সে তোর নিজের বাইসাইকেল চালানোর সিদ্ধান্ত হোক বা স্কুলে ফুটবল খেলার সিদ্ধান্ত, প্রতিটি পদে আমি গর্বের সাথে এই সুপার হিরোর তকমাটা বয়ে বেড়াই আর তোর যাবতীয় সমস্যা মেটাই। কিন্তু আজ যখন তোর জন্য সঠিক ক্যারিয়ার বেছে দেবার সময় এসেছে, তোর সুপার হিরো দ্বিধাগ্রস্ত। কিন্তু কোন ইউনিভার্সিটি, কোর্স আর স্কলারশিপ?
স্যার, আপনি আইডিপিতে এসেছেন, সব হয়ে যাবে।
আসুন, নিজে উপলব্ধি করে বিশ্বমানের বিদ্যালয়ে পড়ার স্বপ্ন সফল করুন।
মামনি শোন,
Appa, you'll always be my superhero.
আইডিপি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল এডুকেশন স্পেশালিস্ট।
আপনার যদি স্বপ্ন থাকে তবে আমরা আপনাকে রাস্তা দেখাবো।
Assalamu alaikum and very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, congratulations to all the winners, achievers who have achieved education excellence in your life. And I would also like to thank you, the superheroes, your parents, your mom and dad, and the Avengers, the teachers, who stood behind you and beside you to support this achievement. So I'm not going to talk about any longer speech or any inspirational speech, whether I'm going to share some of the stories from Bangladesh among you, some of your schoolmates, some of the seniors from Bangladeshi citizens. If I ask you that after O-level or A-level, what you're going to be, some of you may tell me that I want to be a CEO or entrepreneur like Ayman, or doctor, engineer, or some may come and tell that whatever my parents say. But whatever you do, whatever you achieve in your life, one most important thing is that to bring the best out of you and the best of your life. So the achievement that you have achieved today, that can make you the CEO of HSBC like Mahmoud Bhai, who is the first local CEO, or can be our honorable editor from Daily Star, or can be a scientist like Ferdous Qadri, she is doing honors sitting in Bangladesh, or can be a diplomat and skydriver like Ashik Chaudhary, or can be an engineer like Asifa, who is maintaining the high and roads and highway of Bangladesh. So if we look into all of these renowned people's profile, all of them started in Bangladesh. And some of time in their career, they went for studying abroad and they came back and continue contribution to building the nation of Bangladesh. So why this is very important? It's important, it's not just today, like say for example, Nadim from Scholastica, or Naim from Mastermind, or Nadia from Sunshine Grammar School are competing. Nadal from Spain or Natalie from USA is also joining in that competition. So you need to be prepared in a global perspective. It's not just earning an international degree, but also gaining a perspective that will help us to build the nations that we want for tomorrow. When we talk about nation, let me give you like another example. So these are some of the pictures from Indonesia, Philippines, Ireland, whom we see that are very developed countries. But in 1960s, if we look into that, these countries are like this, agricultural dependent. So in 1969, one fund was developed by Australian government to support the teaching and also the development of technology in the agricultural sector. And that fund was named as like ACUS. Under this program, the students from these countries used to go to Australia. They went and they learned about the technology, came back to their country and contributed to their economy. And see, these countries are why we are. Since then, this organization and the fund has been renamed as IDP, that we call IDP, International Development Program. So we did not stop here. Since then, we are supporting all the students to achieve their dream. whatever they want to study, whatever the courses, whatever the ambition they have, we support them. Once an IDP student forever. And we extended further. We collaborated with the University of Cambridge and British Council to launch an English language test that we call IELTS in 1989. And we also collaborated with more than 1,000 universities to support the students to achieve their dream, like Group 8 universities from Australia, Russell Group from UK, or the U15 from Canada, and all the state and public universities from USA, Ireland, and New Zealand. And why this is very important to all of us? Because we believe one thing, empowering the student, showcasing them, according their potential. So some of the good examples are there. Let me show you some of the pictures that is coming here in this slide. This may be from your school, they may be your seniors, but all of these students from Bangladesh achieved 100% scholarships to study in prestigious universities. So this is what we do in IDP. This is our history, and this is our future. So I wish all of you a successful life and career in the future, and IDP being part of that journey. Thank you. God bless you.
Now I would like to invite Abdul Al Mamun Liton, Regional Development Manager for Pearson Edexcel, Bangladesh and Nepal, to come on stage and say a few words.
We are born to learn. From our very first breath, we never stopped learning. It's our nature, our instinct to expand, to explore. Learning is more than just gaining knowledge. It's an action that starts a reaction, rippling through our lives, changing more than we realize. Proven to enrich our minds, enhance our health, revitalize our emotions, open doors, strengthen relationships, inspire purpose. Learning is vital to every aspect of our lives. To learn is to be truly alive.
Today, we are here for the 24th award ceremony, and I have had the opportunity to attend almost every year since 2012. And honestly, I have lost count of how many times I have been here. But every single time, it feels just as special. As I prepared for this speech, there is one question that always pops into my mind. In this auditorium, there are three groups of people: students, parents, and the teachers. So I was always curious, who out of these three groups are number one, and number two, and number three to make it happen? I know there is no certain answer. So what I did was, I asked my daughter, who is a student of class 9, and I said, look, after receiving the award, if you put yourself, your parents, and teacher. So who would you rank top? And then number second and number three. And quite understandably, she said, of course, students on the top. And then parents and teachers, because she did not want to take the risk to make any division between parents and teachers. Then actually I asked my wife, who happens to be a teacher for about 25 years. And quite understandably, she said, of course, teachers and parents on the top, and then the student. And then actually I asked myself, being a parent, I think parents and teachers should get number one, and then the student. So the big question is, there is no answer to this. And what I understand, if you compare it as a triangle, there are three lines of a triangle. If one of the lines is missing, the triangle doesn't make anything. So in this case, I think parents, students, and teachers, they all are the three triangles. And that makes the whole thing a real success. Now, let's have a little fun. I have two questions for you, students. The awardees, the brilliant achievers, the real fighters, and the winners. Who is the Bangladeshi individual who was a part of the invention of YouTube? Student, তোমরা কি কেউ জানো যে ইউটিউব যারা তৈরি করেছেন তার মধ্যে একজন বাংলাদেশী আছেন? His name is Jawed Karim. And the first video that he uploaded on the YouTube was me at the zoo. And my second question, what's the approximate ratio of Russia's land area to Bangladesh? Russia আমাদের চেয়ে কত গুণ বড়? 116, 116 গুণ বড়. My purpose of asking the question is not to test your knowledge, but to tell you, if you do not know the answers, not a problem, because we have Google. We can always Google the answer. So the message is, the way of learning has changed. When I was a student, আমরা যেভাবে শিখতাম, you were learning in a different way. At the same time, in Pearson, we have also made so many changes. One of the biggest changes is that the day we publish O-levels and A-levels result, we give access to all students to their actual marked script. So you get to see what are the mistakes that you did, and your teachers get to see what is the difference between an A and an A star. আমরা যারা হয়তো 20-30 বছর আগে পড়ে এসেছি, প্যারেন্টস এখানে যারা আছেন, আপনারা যারা এসএসসি বা এইচএসসি করেছেন, so did you have that opportunity to see your script? You probably don't. So this is how things have changed. And as we honor your results today, remember that success is not just about grades. It's about being kind, thoughtful, and curious. And one last thing, you are extremely lucky to receive British education. But with that privilege comes some responsibility. As Mr. Mahfuz Anam said, and also Ivan Sadiq said, you'll be successful in your life one day. But please try to give something back to your country. We need people like you. And congratulations once again. Keep shining, and let's work together to build a better Bangladesh. And I will end with one of my favorite quotes. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. আমাদের জীবনে সবচেয়ে বড় গৌরবের ব্যাপার এটা নয় যে আমি আমার লাইফে কখনোই আনসাকসেসফুল হইনি বা আমি আমার লাইফে কখনো ভেঙে পড়িনি, বরং সবচেয়ে বড় সাফল্য বা গৌরবের ব্যাপার হচ্ছে আমি যতবারই ভেঙে পড়েছি, যতবার আনসাকসেসফুল হয়েছি, আমি ততবারই উঠে দাঁড়িয়েছি। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ ফর গিভিং মি দ্য অপরচুনিটি অ্যান্ড উইশ ইউ অল দ্য ভেরি বেস্ট।
Behind every brilliant student stands a school that nurtured their potential. And at the heart of every school is a leader who sets the tone, shapes the vision, and leads the journey. Today we take a moment to recognize the unwavering dedication, mentorship, and the leadership of the principals, the silent architects of so many successful stories that we celebrate here today. As a token of appreciation, we now invite our respected principals to the stage to receive a crest. And to do the honor, may I please request Mr. Mahfuz Anam and Mr. Bashar Tariq from HSBC Bangladesh to come on stage. And at the same time, may I also have the honor to invite the chief guest, Dr. Asif Nazrul, Advisor for Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs of Bangladesh, to come on stage and honor the principals. I have a list of 56 principals that expressed their interest to attend the program. However, many of them might be absent, so please bear with us. From academia, may we have Ms. Sarwat Zeb. As the principals come on stage, I would like to hear a series of applause from the respective students, please. Ms. Sarwat Zeb from academia. A request to all the principals, once you have taken the crest, please stay back on the stage since we would take a group photo. Calling the other names from ABC International School, can we have M. Abdul Hai? Again, a request to all the principals, please stay back on the stage, probably a little on the side, since we're going to take a group photo at the end. From Adroit International School, can we have Mr. Wakar Ahmed? From Al Arafa Islamic International School and College, can we have Muhammad Enamul Haq? Please queue up as we are trying to rush through this event. From American Standard International School, can we have Lori Ann Imdad? From Angelica International School, Ms. Hasina Akhtar. From Bangladesh International School and College, Brigadier General Muhammad Rafiqul Islam. From Bangladesh International Tutorial, Ms. Lubna Chaudhary, but she's no longer with us. On behalf of Ms. Lubna Chaudhary, her two daughters, Ms. Anika Rahman, Managing Director and CEO of Bangladesh International Tutorial, and Ms. Talita Chaudhary, Director of Education and Board Member, Bangladesh International Tutorial, will be receiving the award. I'd like to request the principals to kindly queue up in front of the stage so that we can rush through this segment. From BF Shaheen English Medium College, can I have Group Captain Taslim Ahmed. From British Standard School, Bangladesh, Ms. Sultana Haq. From Cardiff International School, Dhaka, Aisha S. Chowdhury. From Changes School, can I have Ms. Nasima Begum? From Cherry Blossom International School and College, we'd like to have Dr. Saleha Kader. From Cordova International School and College, can we have Sabbiruddin Ahmed? From Daffodil International School, we'd like to have Professor Dr. Mahmudul Hassan. From Don Bosco School and College, Nahar Chowdhury. From Earth House Alternative School, Mr. Arup Henry Haldar. From Ebenezer International School, Ms. Song Kim. From Educa, Ms. Shahida Parveen. From Edexcel Academy, Zinat Afsana Kader. From Empyrean International School, Muhammad Rezwanul Kabir. From Heed International School, Commander AHM Moshir Rahman. From Harjko International School, Jahangir Alam. From International Hope School, Bangladesh, Ms. Roxana Zareen. From Islami Bank International School, Muhammad Nasiruddin. From Jewels Oxford International School and College, Muhammad Rezaul Karim. From Juvenile English Medium School, Mini Musarrat Saeed. From Leghead International School, Mr. Faiz Ahmed Jahangir Masood. From Lords and English Medium School, Ms. Ishat Ara Mamoon. From Monarad From Manarad Dhaka International School and College, can we have Brigadier General S.M. Mahabubul Alam? From Maple Leaf International School, can we have Mr. Ali Karam Reza? From Mary Curie School, can we have Ms. Sakeba Ali? As you know, Ms. Lubna Chaudhary passed away last year. On behalf of her daughter is receiving the award. Can we have Ms. Munira Sultana Khan from Mastermind International School? From Mavenwood International School, Dhaka, can we have Muhammad Jahidul Islam? From Methodist English Medium School, we'd like to have Mitali Maria Costa. From Mount Royal Academy, Mustafa Iqbal. From Mystic International School, Ms. Parvin Sultana. From North-South International School and College, Dr. Maliha Parveen. From Northwest International School, AHM Sarwar Zahan Shamim. From AG Chart School, Ms. Shikla Borman. From Orchid International School, Dhaka, can we have Muhammad Moshur Rahman? From Park International School and College, can we have Muhammad Mohsin Mojumdar? From Penfield School, can we have Can we have Mr. Syed Parvez Hassan? From Philosophia and English Medium and English Version School, Ms. Sinora Zaman. From Playpen, Soraban Tahura. From Rosedale International School and College, Ms. Shirin Fatima. From Seabreeze International School, Shafqat Yasmin. From SFX Green Herald International School, Sister Jacqueline Luisa Gomez, RNDM. From Shahan International School, Rangpur, can we have Muhammad Jabed Ali? From Singapore International School, can we have Hasimul Haq? From Siddiqui's International School, can we have Ms. Tahrima Ahmed? From South Breeze School, can we have Ms. Zinat R. Chaudhary? From St. Joseph International School, can we have Brother Chandan Benedict Gomez, CSC? From Summerfield International School, can we have Anjum Hussain? From Sunnydale, can we have Miss Shahapar Afroza? From Sylhet Grammar School, can we have Shashwati Ghosh? Shashwati Ghosh. From the Glenridge International School, Uttara, can we have Dr. Omlan Krishna Shaha? From the Radius International School, Muhammad Hafizur Rahman. From Universal Tutorial, Tabita Zahur Iqbal. From Witern International School, Dr. Abdullah Zaman. From Wilsonville International School, A&M Shamsul Alam Khan. And Yale International School, Muhammad Hasnaul Zaman. I think we are ready to take a group photo. May I please request all the principals. Our principals, they are playing a vital role in building the future leaders of tomorrow. My dear students and parents, they are the silent architects of the success stories that your children are making. So let's give a huge round of applause for all the silent architects. One more time for the leaders, for the mentors, and for the principals. A round of applause, please. Thank you so much. Thank you. May I request all the guests upon our stage to kindly take their seats again. Thank you so much. Next up, we have someone who's not only investing into startups, he's investing in the future of Bangladesh. He's passionate about... I hear an echo. If the sound panel can take care of this.